Good morning, team. Uh, Welcome all the departments for the training session. We are from the cybersecurity departments from the Lifeguard Protection. We are uh, implementing the new features for the security enhancement, how to send the data transfer from one place to another. So, we are conducting this session for the training and education purpose. So, welcome to the training session on board. We are excited to share some security key updates and enhancement for the better protection and for cyber related threats. So, let me introduce my team. I'm Rushi Jani. My teammate is Kamal Kaur, then Jasmeet Kaur, and Tony Joshi. So, we all four are conducting this security session in our company. Now, let's talk about the introduction part and the new features which we have uh, involved in this new product. So let's talk about the enhanced security. For the enhanced security, we have used the different encryption methods for data transmissions from one system to another. We use the different algorithms like we can have a PKI encryption. We use the symmetric and asymmetric encryption for sharing the files. Even for the data transfer for over the network, we are using the IP security tunnel, which encrypts all the data between the two users and which creates a VPN tunnel. Now for the improved reporting, so we have improved some of the tools that if any alerts generates in the system from the firewall, like if any firewall policy, so we have implemented the fire fail to ban policy. We have configured the IP tables, and for IDS and reporting and security enhancement, we use the IDS and IPS in the network. For the user-friendly interface, we use the different GUI platforms. So any streamline or any other information, if you want to see uh, easily, so you can see the dashboard, you can see the reports, you can see the system logs uh, from the product. Now let's talk about the advanced encryptions. So in this advanced encryption, we use the state of algorithms, different methods, then prevents eavesdropping. What's the eavesdropping? Let me explain you. If you are sharing the one file to different departments or over the network to your clients, so in between there is a network. So a person can try to capture your data, what you are sharing the file, whether it is confidential, so it's makes unsecure, and they can take your data for the ransomware. So we have done the eavesdropping by securing the tunneling between the different features. Secure the protect sensitive data from one place to another using the different keys. Now my teammate Tony will go ahead from this section.
So let's talk about uh, the security enhancements that had been implemented on the software. So in these pictures, that illustrates the software before and after the security enhancements. Um, in the first picture, you can see how before implementing advanced encryption, an intruder could easily eavesdrop or spy on the communication. The lack of robust security measures made it possible for unauthorized individuals to intercept and access sensitive information, posing a significant risk to data integrity and privacy. So, in the second picture, after applying our state of the art encryption, the communication is now secure. The advanced encryption protocols ensure that no intruder can eavesdrop or intercept the data. This enhanced security means that all informed information exchanged between user devices and the control panel remains private and protected from unauthorized access. So let's move on to the next slide. So let's talk about ensuring the security of our data and systems that having the advanced features. It's also about following the best practices consistently. Here are some key security best practices to keep in mind. So the first one is regular updates. Staying up to date with the latest software patches and security updates is very important. So regular updates ensure that our software is equipped with the most recent protections against vulnerabilities and threats. It's a habit to check for and apply updates promptly to keep our systems secure. The second point, that's strong password policies. Implementing a robust password requirements helps protect against unauthorized access. Encourage the use of complex passwords that include a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters. Additionally, consider enforcing regular password changes and using multi-factor authentication to add an extra layer of security. Uh, uh, the third point we missed. Okay. So the third point is vigilance against threats. The remaining vigilant and aware of emerging cyber threats is crucial. So the stay informed about the latest phishing scams, malware, and other cyber threats. Educate ourselves and our team on how to recognize and respond to these threats, ensuring that everyone is prepared to act quickly and appropriately. By following these practices, we can significantly enhance our overall security posture and better protect our sensitive information. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. In this slide, I'm going to explain about the understanding of the various cyber threats that we face is crucial for effective security management. Here are some of the most common cyber threats we should be aware of. Uh, the first one is phishing. We all know that phishing involves the fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details through deceptive emails or messages. These attacks often masquerade as legitimate communications from trusted sources, tricking individuals into divulging their personal information. The second one is malware. The malware refers to malicious software designed to infiltrate, damage, or gain unauthorized access to systems. The category includes viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, and spyware. So we all know that. So the next one is unauthorized access. Unauthorized access is the effort to gain unlawful entry into secured system of networks. This can be achieved through various means, such as exploiting vulnerabilities using stolen credentials or brute force attacks. Preventing this unauthorized access is critical to protecting sensitive data and maintaining the integrity of our systems. So the next slide will be explained by Jasmine.
Thank you, Tony, for the explanation. Now I'll continue from here. How web phishing works. So here we can take the example of Google login page. Here we use the SE tool for the training purpose to make a legitimate looking like a Google page, which is not. So when the user will enter their credentials, for example, their username and password in the legitimate looking like page, all the data they enter, that's going to be stored on their database. So here you can see as the user entered the credentials, all the data is stored on their page, not on the Google page. So that's how their security breach and which will lead to the multiple losses. For example, the financial losses, and user can also lose their data. For example, unauthorized access by the hackers. So to prevent from these, one have to be very careful. Like there the minor difference between the legitimate Google page and the fake one. So legitimate Google page will contain the URL link of a Google page which will contain a domain name of Google. However, in the fake one, if there is a variations which will not contain the legitimate Google domain name. So you have to be careful while clicking on these kind of links. Thank you. Now I'll continue. Now Kamli will continue from here.
Thank you, Jasmeet. So, we have already discussed about the threats we are facing in this world. So now we will discuss how we can mitigate these cyber threats using our new features. So first is threat detection. Our software's advanced security features are equipped to quickly identify and flag suspicious activities. By continuously monitoring system behavior and network traffic, our threat detection capabilities can detect anomalies of potential threats. So, this proactive approach of our new features help us to be a step ahead of the attackers and help us to safeguard our digital assets. And the next is automated response. In the event of detected threat, our software's robust security protocols enable immediate and coordinated responses to mitigate risk. Automated responses can be triggered, isolate affected system, block suspicious IP addresses. And next is incident reporting. So, our software's initiative incident reporting system plays a crucial role in effective threat mitigation. This system allows for efficient tracking and analysis of security incident, enabling timely response for remediation. So, by centralizing incident report, we can gather valuable insights into the nature and scope of security threats. All right, team, now we will do a practical exercise. For this exercise, I will ask two of my team members to play the role of employee that you can understand how to respond to the phishing mails in case you receive any in your real life.
Thank you, Kamal, for the spreading awareness. Before few days, I have a one question that I have received an email. Can you please help me find out to whether it's come from the legitimate source or whether someone is trying to do phishing attack on my system?
Sure, Rushi, we can see that mail. So yeah, that's a suspicious mail. You can see there is urgency in the message and also there is a link embedded in it.
But I noticed that when you hover over the link, the URL doesn't match what's displayed in the email. That's a sign of phishing attempt, isn't it?
Exactly right, Tony. This is a clear indicate that this email might be a phishing attempt. And you can see there is urgency in the message and also the link doesn't look like what it is. So let's just not recognize it, but take action also.
Then what should we do?
So utilizing our new reporting feature, you should report this. First, you need to open the mail and then click report phishing, then fill form and submit it.
Okay. All right. I have opened the Gmail and click on the report phishing, fill out the form and submit it.
Great. Now you will receive the confirmation message.
1 minute. Let me check my email again. Okay, I got the message from the team. Okay.
Perfect. So by promptly reporting phishing attempts like this, we not only protect ourselves but also contribute the overall security of our organization. Remember, staying vigilant and proactive is a crucial in combating cyber threats like phishing. Thank you for your participation, team. As we wrap up today's training session, it's crucial to recap the main points we have covered and set our course for the next steps ahead. So, the key takeaways: first, we explored the array of improved security features that our new software offers. Secondly, we delved into enhanced reporting capabilities of the software. And lastly, we have emphasized the importance of vigilance against cyber threats. By staying informed and proactive, we can better identify and mitigate risk, ultimately strengthening our overall security postures. So, the next steps you have to take moving forward, I encourage everyone to take the time to review the training resources provided. These materials contain valuable information and it can further deepen our understanding of software features and security protocols. Additionally, if you have any questions or concern, please don't hesitate to reach out our support team. They are here to assist you and provide guidance whenever needed. I want to thank each of you for active participation and attention. Remember, cybersecurity is a shared responsibility, and together we can play a crucial role in maintaining a secure environment. If you have any question or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out our support team. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Kamal.